Guys, I do think I have autism. Like, the littlest bit. I do think I do. What's up, girlies? I look incredibly chopped right now, but that's okay, because we are getting ready. All of you, so many of you have been asking for how I do my makeup, everything like that, so I figured I'd give that to you. I'd gift that to you guys because I'm very generous and everything like that. I have my little drink here. It's something I got off of TikTok. Does it work? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I figured I'd just give you guys what I do for my makeup to make me look pretty and everything like that. And we'll just have some chit chat, have some fun girl time, you know? Maybe do some get to know me questions, which that'll be fun. I'm a very fun person. Okay, so first things first, I do like lymphatic drainage in my face because my face is kind of chubby. Again, something I got off of TikTok. Does it work? I don't know. Do I care? No. So I just kind of open up my lymph nodes, the drainage spots or whatever, and then I take my little tool here and I just do this. Do I look any different? Probably. All right, so after I do that, I was conned by TikTok influencers, and I did buy, where's the camera? Hello? Hello? Okay, stop focusing on me, focus on this. Dr. Malexin Calcium Balm. I did buy this, and my new one will be here tomorrow because this is completely gone. Like, oh my god, there's so much more. Okay, well, I have a new one coming tomorrow anyways. But, or is this plastic? I don't know. My under eyes are very bad. Have been bad I keep looking up there. Have been bad my entire life. Don't know why. I think I was hit in the face with a ball when I was little, but I'm also maybe making that up because I tend to do that in my mind sometimes. I will make up childhood memories. But yeah, so I really only use this under my eyes because if I use it anywhere else, I break out really bad. Because I was using it on my forehead. I was using it on my forehead and I was using it right here. But I started breaking out really bad right here, so I stopped. My skin is just starting, besides this one little thing right here, it's just starting to clear up because I had, as you can see, massive breakout section. But I kind of just put this under my eyes. I do this when I'm getting ready and also at night before bed because I also was using the Babe Lash, which apparently has something in it that deforms your eyes. So that's great. I was using that for quite a while, but I will say once I stopped using it and started using the calcium balm, I wish this was a paid ad. Dr. Malexin, please pay me. I'm obsessed with the balm because my under eyes are bad, but they were so much worse before I started using that balm. I will say that. Anyways, next I go in with Naturium Multi-Peptide Rich Cream. I don't know what this is for. A girl on TikTok told me to use this. I clearly do my own research. Like, clearly I take the time to research the products that I'm using and make sure that I should be using them. But she told me to use this, and it's not focusing. Stop focusing on my face. There we go. And yeah. And I love it. This, if you don't want to spend the money on this, Neutrogena does have a dupe for this, and it does work very good. I like both of them. I just like to waste money. So next, you thought we were done with the lymphatic drainage. We're not. We're not done. Because now we go in with our fingers. And we look even more a mess like this. And then we'll rub up the side. Alright, let's get into this makeup, guys. Guys, this makeup takes me anywhere from 15 minutes to a half hour to an hour, depending on how slow I am. So we'll see. I used to use foundation a lot, but I don't like how it sits on my face, and maybe it's just the way I'm applying it, because when I get my makeup done by like professional people, the 2 times that has happened, I loved how it looked. So maybe it's just me. I don't know. But I use tinted sunscreen as my base. I don't put any primer on, because again, I don't use foundation, so I don't think I need primer. Makeup gurus, tell me if I'm wrong. I don't know. But I either use this one, or if I can't find the CeraVe one, I will use the e.l.f. one. Haven't used this one yet because I will get every single penny worth of this one. And I'll either use the light sheer tint or the medium sheer tint, because I am very pale, see-through pale, no color at all. So I like to give myself a little bit of color, even though I shouldn't, because sometimes my face does not match the rest of my body. And we're getting to our last lives on this one, so I struggle a little bit to get out. And again, I don't use a brush or anything to put this on. Use my hands. I go against every beauty rule there is. And I will continue to do that because that's what works for me. And one thing I will tell you guys, if it works for you, keep doing it. You don't have to change up what's working for you just because someone on the internet said, this is the way I do it, you should probably do it too. Like, no, I'm gonna do it whatever way works for me. And hey, if I find something that works better, yeah, I'll change up. But if I don't, then I don't. So yeah, so I look the exact same after I put that on. Natural beauty. I don't know. Then I go in with my Fenty contour in the shade Amber. I find it so hard when I do my contour. I don't want an orangey base. I want more of a cool tone base because I am so pale. I find it so hard to find a good one. So I will start with, my name is Courtney, not a stage name. I know it's a great name. You would think it was a stage name, but it's not. I'm 27 years old. I am engaged. I'm not wearing my ring, but I am engaged. I live with him. He supports me because I currently, this is my job right now, so he supports me. We love that. And yeah, I have 2 little babies, Sammy and Winston, and they're about all the children that I need right now because they are a handful to compare all, is that a saying? A handful to compare all handfuls? I don't know. But they're a handful, and I think I'm good on that right now. So don't ask me that, okay? But this is where I place my bronzer contour. I do this to get like that look because I don't know why I'm obsessed with it. Like, I have dimples, so I can't really have that to begin with, but yeah, this is where I place it. And I just blend it out with a brush. What is your favorite snack? I have a lot of favorite snacks because I like snacks more than I like actual food. So I will say right now my favorite snacks are Uncrustables considered snacks. Yes, Uncrustables, but they have to be the strawberry ones and they have to be unfrozen enough for the peanut butter and jelly to be mushy, but not too unfrozen to where it's soggy. What else? I like hot fries a lot. Any baked chip I like. And I'm really big right now on barbecue Lay's chips. Oh my god, this is a lot of food questions. If you could have dinner with one person, living or dead, who would it be? It would be my papa because I miss him. All right, next question. Because I'm gonna start. Cats or dogs? I am a dog person. I am a dog person, but I have been becoming a cat person. I want a Maine Coon cat so bad. They're basically dogs in cat form, and I'm obsessed with them, and I want one so bad, and I think my dogs would love one, but I'm getting told no by the authorities, that I am not allowed to have it, so we'll see. But I don't think I'm a cat person. Like, I want to be a cat person so bad, but I also don't want a cat to hurt me, to like claw at me and stuff, because cats can do some damage. But I definitely am in the question of black cat, golden retriever. I am black cat. My boyfriend is Mike is golden retriever. If you could have any animal as a pet, what would you choose? I would choose an orca. They are my absolute favorite freaking animal. I'm obsessed with them. I will eventually go to Norway and I will eventually go and swim with them. That is my top of the bucket list goal right now. I just have to get the money together to go do it. But I will eventually go do that. The only time I have ever seen an orca in the wild, never in the wild, in person, was when I went to SeaWorld last year. I know, guys, I know. Oh, no, it's disgusting. I know it's disgusting. I cried. I literally cried, not only because I finally seen an orca in real life, but I cried because the whole situation with them being in captivity made me very sad. But yeah, an orca, okay, and I know for a fact I'm not the only one who thought this, but when I was a little kid and at the end of Free Willy, they have, because everybody has watched Free Willy, and if you haven't, then you need to go watch it because it's my absolute favorite movie ever. At the end of Free Willy, while they're having the killer whale scene with Michael Jackson playing in the back, they have at the end a way to adopt a killer whale. I thought that when you adopt a killer whale, you got to take it home. And I spent so long as a kid trying to figure out how we were gonna fit a killer whale in our pool. Because killer whales are massive, or because they're huge. How am I gonna fit this in a pool? A round pool. Come to find out, that's not how that works. Next question. Actually, next I go in with concealer. Because my under eyes are so bad, it's hard for me to find a concealer that's hydrating enough to not disintegrate under my eye. But I found the Kosas concealer, and I don't think I will use another concealer ever. So I use the shade 2.6C. Is this like a certain one? It's the Revealer. I use this shade under my eyes, and I'll just do a little bit there, a little bit there. Just like this. Are you looking? Just like this. And then I use 2.3N on the rest of my face. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? I'm both. I'm both an introvert and an extrovert. It depends on the situation. It depends on who's there. It depends on how I'm feeling. Most of the time, I am an introvert. I love staying home. I'm the biggest homebody there can be. Yeah. If plans canceled, unless I'm like super excited about them, I'm not that mad. The one thing about me though is I need to have plans like sprung on me, because if I make plans months in advance, unless it's like a concert or something, if I make plans like super far out in advance, and then the day finally comes, I'm just like, I don't want to do this anymore. But I also think it depends on who's going and everything like that. I'm a big energy person. What's your favorite conspiracy theory? I love all the conspiracy theories. And I'm very, I don't want to say gullible, but I definitely don't take anything with a grain of salt. Obviously the big conspiracy theory right now, or not right now, all the time, is 9/11. Yeah, I'm on the side of the conspiracy theorists. Like, I know who did that. We know who did that. And it wasn't who they said did it. Unfortunately. Not unfortunately. Fortunately. That's one of my big things is my mind doesn't work. So either I say things that I don't mean to say because my brain doesn't process them fast enough, or I just sit there in silence because my brain takes 17 million thousand trillion years to come up with a response. That's why I say all the time, because I don't know, I need the conversation filler, I guess. What other conspiracy theories? There's a lot of conspiracy theories right now going on about celebrities because of the things that came out. So there's some of them that I'm like, wait, is that true? Are celebrities getting replaced by clones and doing like body swaps? Does a celebrity want to body swap with me? No. But yeah. So any new conspiracy theory, I'm probably gonna believe it. 100% believe in aliens. I want aliens to be real so bad. Like, bring me to space. But I want them want them to be real in the way of like Guardians in the Galaxy real, but like the nice ones. Like the fun ones. Did I convince myself that I was abducted? Yes. And if you didn't, you're lying. You're lying to yourself. And I can tell you the exact moment that it happened. I was laying in my bed and I seen this really big flash of light and I was like, oh my god, what is that? I'm getting abducted. And then I fell asleep. So you tell me. You tell me if I didn't get abducted or what. Guys, I do think I have autism. Like the littlest bit. I do think I do. I have like ADHD or something. But like not the fun ADHD, like the obsessive one. Or maybe I'm just, I don't know. Oh no, there's a spider in your house. What's the next move? Depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I'm in like, no, don't kill it, save it, put it outside. But only if they're like cute little yellow spiders. But if they're the big hunky ones, I'm like, we did have a spider living outside our house and she was massive. And it was a she because she had little kids last summer. She unfortunately is gone. She died over the winter. But we named her Dee because if you Google when spiders came about, it was in like the Diatropic era or something like that. So we named her that after what era she was conceived in. And yeah, she was our little baby. And she, oh my god. Someone's here. Someone's dropping off a package. Well, that was no fun. It wasn't even for me. Alright, next we go in with some blush. I currently only have one liquid blush that I like. I did get this Say blush. Maybe I'll use that too. I got this Say blush in Chili for Christmas. How cute! But I always use my Merit blush. My aunt gave me this. Thanks. It's in the shade Cheeky. It's probably expired, but it works. So, alright, let's try a little bit of this. She's so pretty. Can you see her? No, just my hand. She's so pretty. So we'll do a little bit of her. Okay. She's pretty. She's pretty. And then just like that. And then I bring it up into my forehead. The one thing I like about blush is that you don't need to use a lot of contour. Because when the blush like fades out, it kind of fades out into a contour. Alright. Have you ever become intensely invested in the fate of a TV show character? Yes. Every single TV show that I have ever liked, one, takes over my personality, but two, it's the same way with books. I'm so heavily invested and so attached to characters. It's like not healthy the way I'm like, yeah. I can't even like articulate it because it's not healthy at all. how obsessed and like how much I yearn to be living the lives of fictional characters sometimes, but that's really only when my depression's like super bad. But you know, it happens to everyone, so stop judging me. Next question, thoughts on scary movies? I like the movie Scary Movies. Those are funny, I love them. I wanted to be a scary movie girl, like Halloween goth. Ooh, like Halloween's my favorite holiday. Love dressing up. This is my favorite thing ever. Scary movies though, I don't like it. I remember as a kid, and this is a real memory, not a fake one I invented. I remember as a little kid, my Aunt Dorothy took me and my sister to haunted house, like the haunted houses that they had around that time. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm so cool, I'm going to this, like I want to go so bad. And then I held on to her with my eyes closed the entire time, still screaming, mind you, not knowing what's going on. Didn't actually look at a single house because I was that scared. So yeah, scary movies aren't my thing. If I have someone to hold on to, yeah, let's watch that. It depends on the type of scary movie. So like Hills Have Eyes, I don't think I'm gonna watch that because that made me scared to go to the bathroom in my own house. But like if it's like The Conjuring, I'm obsessed with like paranormal ghost stuff, like ghost adventure shows, Sam and Colby, obsessed with them. But it comes to a point where like The Conjuring and stuff, I'm all for going to the actual house, but something about the movie sets me off, like doesn't sit right with me. So no. All in all, after that ramble, movies are a no. Scary movies are a probably no for me. Do you like going to the movies, or would you rather wait until it's available on streaming? Depends on the movie. If I'm like really super excited for the movie, what movie did I just go see? Wicked, obviously. No, I went to go see a movie. Oh, Dracula. I loved that movie. Dracula, I cannot wait for it to come to streaming because I'm going to watch it 17,000 million times. I'm obsessed with that movie. But yeah, if it's something that I can't wait for, I'm gonna go see it in the theaters. And also, the theater experience is just unmatched. I love it. So yeah. Have you ever met any celebrities and what were they like? I've met two. I met the one guy from, I don't remember what show he's from, but he's always an Irish like gangster or like an Irish guy. He has red hair. What is his name? I'll put up a picture and I'll figure out his name. But I also not really, I took a picture with him as he was walking by. Ian Somerhalder. I love him. Love me some Damon. Damon girly through and through. I'll put up a picture right here of me and him. Love him. He came to some random store near me. Oh, an alcohol store for his Brother Bourbon thing that he does with Paul Wesley. I love him so much. I also met Dora and Boots and JJ the Jet Plane when I was little. Picture here of me with Boots. Loved me some Boots when I was a kid. What's the best concert you've ever gone to? Hosier. I've gone to 2 of his concerts. 3. 2 of his concerts. The magic that comes out of that man's mouth. I love him so much. Also, 5 Seconds Summer. I'm going to see them in August, and that'll be my 3rd or 4th show watching them. Love them. They're my babies. Callum, if you're seeing this, hi. Nice to meet you. Who would you drain your savings to see live? Adele. I love me some Adele. I love Adele. Have you ever read a book that changed your life? Yes. Kingdom of Ash. Controversial author, I know right now. But Kingdom of Ash is my favorite book. It's in the Throne of Glass series. The book itself, the characters, the plot, everything really does just change your life. So if you have the chance to read it, I know some people don't support her as an author, and I understand why. 100% understand why. She did something that is icky, but that book, guys. Ugh, I love it. What's your ideal way to spend your birthday? So birthdays are never good for me. Last year I think was one of the best birthdays I've had, just because my Mike like decorated the kitchen for me and everything. But birthdays are usually not good for me because I get my expectations up so high, thinking that people are gonna do for me the same way I do for them, and then my expectations obviously are never met, which is it's hard, it's hurtful. But I think the ideal birthday for me is to wake up with like breakfast in bed, and then to have maybe like a little shopping day, and then maybe like a spa thing, and just like be with the people I like. Maybe have like a little surprise party / dinner with like friends and stuff. I need to get friends first for that to happen. But yeah, just like to be surrounded by the people that I like. And some gifts, maybe. No, my camera's gonna die. Oh no. Well, we're gonna use it till she dies and hope everything's saved.
Keisha. Miss Keisha. Miss Keisha. Oh my fucking god, she fucking dead.
What's your and then it got worse story? My childhood. That's a story for a different day. What movie makes you happy? The Cat in the Hat. I can recite that movie front and back. So unfortunately, if you watch it with me, one of the reasons Mike will not watch it with me is because as the movie's playing, I unfortunately have to say the lines as they're being said, or I will combust internally and explode. What's the best decision you've made in your life? Quitting my job. I know a lot of people are in situations where they can't quit their job even though they hate it and it is making them miserable. But I was in a position where I was able to quit my job thanks to Mike. But yeah, I'm definitely struggling with it. Just the fact that I have no income to contribute. I'm struggling with that a little bit. But
Fingers crossed.
But I'm very delusional.
I'm going in with the e.l.f. Smoky Kohl liner in brown.
I'm very delusional to the point where I know that I'm gonna make it somehow. And I know that
I'm gonna be able to retire him, which is really what I'm working for.
I'm working towards retiring him because he's taken care of me since 2016 is when we first started
messing around with each other. Sorry, I'm off camera. I can't
do this looking at the camera. So I really just want to retire him,
and I just want to give him a good life.
And I'm so delusional that I
know I'm going to do that like soon. I really feel like it's going to happen soon,
which is exciting thing to feel. But I mean, like, in this life, in this
age, like day and age, era, whatever,
you have to be so delusional, especially with everything going on in the world. If you're not delusional, then you're just unhappy.
Not to say that I'm the happiest person alive.
I definitely have my days when I
am not happy, but being delusional definitely helps. Okay, I need to pause because I have a call. Hold on, I'll be back.